सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
How dare you to touch me? They yanked his hand away from him. Next time, remember to slap before touching anyone without his permission, they yelled, glaring at him. He stared at him angrily. You dare to slap me? He said, and was about to slap him. His hand got catch. First, you made a mistake by flirting with him, and now you're going to make another one. Jungkook appeared with a furious look in his eyes, but this time I will respond to you this mistake. And trust me, bro, you will not like that. Jungkook said, Hyung, sorry. Another boy came running toward them and said, he's my elder brother, Seon. A few days ago he came back from USA. After ages he was unaware of our religion and its limits. He was Guy's friend. And what is he doing here? Jungkook said, crossing his arms, narrowing his eyes. Guy come to my home to invite me and my family. When he meet my Hyung and invite him as well, he said and turned to his brother. Say sorry to Theon, he commanded to his brother. He clenched his jaw but didn't, as the older brother said that they will not get in trouble. Sorry, he muttered, I'm letting this go because he is your brother, or else I will not spare a second to throw him out of my house for misbehaving with the family member of this house. Jungkook said, and look at they who understood this silence and command and walk inside the house. You should throw him out of the house, they muttered as he stepped inside the living room from Jungkook. If you say, I will do that now, he was about to turn when they held his arm. No, leave it, or else we have to answer Kai. Okay, if you say, but you did really well. I was going to break his hand, but which he dares to touch you, but when you slap him, he said, and stepping closer to Theon, Theon looked at him. I'm proud of you, my tiger. He praised thee, pinching his nose with a smile on his face. How could not I? I hate since childhood when any man come near me or touches me. It made me feel disgust, they said, making a horrible face. Any man? He asked, rounding his arms around Theon. Expect you, they murmured, blushing. Are you sure you will not feel disgusted by me? He asked playfully, but they got started. No, don't take my words in a wrong way. I don't feel disgusted by you. In fact, I feel good when you. They began saying hurriedly but stopped when Theon realized his boldness. Biting his lips, they glanced into his eyes that was began filling with intensity. Do you feel good? He asked, pulling him closer. He can't take his word back, could he? Yes, you're my peace, Theon whispered. Jungkook smiled and put his forehead on him's. And you're mine. He could not stop himself from saying this. Theon fixed his shirt on his chest. They both were lost in the moment that they could not feel the presence of Theon, who was started at the door, staring at them with the winded eyes. Theon, why are you standing here? Let's meet Guy, Jungkook. And Theon started by his voice, who just stepped into the house and didn't notice Jungkook and Theon. They both separated instantly but could not see the burning gaze of Seon on them. Jungkook glared at him. He was least affected by their state. Theon walked away from there, feeling annoying, and Jungkook went to his room. Let's go. Seon dragged him inside and walked toward Kai's room. Jungkook is Kai's elder brother, right? And he's married. Yes, with the most beautiful girl, the famous designer, the John Sana. He explained happily he was found. And who is this boy Theon? He asked. About after some time. He's an orphan. He lived with Kai family 2 years ago. Kai mother bring him home, cause he didn't have any other place to go. So his mother gave him shelter. He looked at his brother and found him lost in his thought. Listen, Hyun. Kai was trying to charm this boy for a year now, but he didn't give him any year. He even proposed him for marriage, but to no use. He refused. That boy is not easy. He murdered the last part. Seems like it was not hard for Mr. John Jungkook. Seon Mamar, with a smear, come to his lips. He will surely take his revenge. Jungkook was looking at him even more, and then he might be with some other people, but his focus was on Theon. He was dark and walking toward the ice cream. He saw Sana with his friend, and he knew she will not mind if I disappear for some time. I'll come. He decided to inform her, to which she nodded and smiled. Again, turned her attention to her friends. He walked toward Theon and stood beside him. They handed an ice cream cup to Jong and again turned to get ice cream for himself. Jungkook mentioned John to come with him. Jong formed, but nevertheless went to him. Your mama is alone there. Go and give her company. Jungkook softly told Jong, who looked at toward where Jungkook pointed his finger to see his mother, who was standing alone in a corner. Not now. Theon started hearing his voice just behind his ear. Turning toward him, he frowned. What? Theon asked. Ice cream, he said. We'll have ice cream after dinner, he said. Theon nodded, and Jong, looking around, he asked, I sent him to his mother, Jungkook replied. They didn't say anything after that and went to the corner of the house. They knew Jungkook come to talk to him. What happened, Taeyong? Jungkook asked, going closer to him. Nothing, Taeyong said. Jungkook slowly held his finger and grabbed the hand. Tell me, what happened? He asked softly, carrying the hand, looking into his eyes. I feel out of this place. I don't want to feel, but I feel hurt. No one needs me. My presence is not important. They could not hold back, and staring into his hypnotizing eyes, they was feeling like this since he was entered this house. They could not help but feel of everyone who had there to free with smile with them, free to hold them, free to talk with them, while he was standing alone in the corner and was abashed to see his husband with the first wife. Jungkook felt his heart squeezing, seeing his hurtful eyes. He knew Taeyong was also deserved all the happiness, and he was not capable to give him what he deserved, and that made him more guilty. He stepped closer. I need you. Your presence brings peace for me, he confessed, staring into his eyes. Taeyong's heartbeat skips while his eyes tear up. Jungkook cupped his one side of the face. Don't even think that you're not important. You have become my smile, my happiness. Really? Taeyong asked innocently. Jungkook smiled before picking his forehead. I swear on you. A tear escaped from his eyes, and knowledgeably he was saying the word he had never said to Sana, word which came coming from the depth of his heart, words which he meant the most of the world. Jungkook, that they heard a voice which made him apart. Hyung. Jungkook called and saw Yoongi walking toward them. Bro, what are you doing? Anyone can see you guys together. Yoongi said in an afraid tone. Then let them. It will be easy for me. Jungkook muttered. Means? He asked. I want everyone to know that Hyung is my wife. Jungkook said with a confident face. Yoongi was surprised by his reply. Jungkook. Before he could say anything, Sana appeared.